Hello, Matt here from RetroOnly.com. Today we will be discussing if you can get banned on PlayStation for swearing. Before we dive into that, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Have you ever been playing a game on the PlayStation and got so caught up when you got killed that you accidentally cursed? Maybe you were worried that you're going to get banned from playing on your PlayStation. Well, we have all of your answers in this video. So can you get banned for swearing on PlayStation? Although PlayStation does ban people who swear or curse while playing on the PlayStation, they normally do not start out with a permanent ban. They will normally start with a 24-hour ban, and if it was just a slip-up and you weren't directly cursing at someone, it is likely that nothing will happen at all unless someone reports you. If you want to know more about the different types of bans and what you can get banned for, you will want to keep watching the rest of this video. Types of bans and suspensions. In general, there are two broad kinds of bans that PlayStation can impose on you: system bans or suspensions, and account bans or suspensions. It should be remembered that a ban is more permanent in nature, whereas a suspension is temporary, and you can start playing once the suspension is over. System bans or suspensions. In this situation, no local users that are signed into the PlayStation will be able to access it. Since the all-over access is restricted, you cannot manage accounts, nor can you access the PlayStation Store or play online from that console. You can get around this ban by buying a different console, or if it is a temporary suspension, then by just waiting it out. Account bans or suspensions. If you are unable to access your personal account while the other accounts on the PlayStation can still be accessed, then PlayStation probably saw fit to ban or suspend your account. An account ban or suspension can be temporary or permanent, so if your account was permanently banned, then you will need to create a new account and you will lose everything on the old account that was banned. If the account was just suspended, then playing on another account temporarily is a good workaround. Now that you know the types of bans or suspensions on your PlayStation, let's talk about how you'll know whether your account is banned or not. The first step is to try and log into your account to check whether it is an account ban. If you cannot log into your account, you will need to try and log on to the other accounts on your system. If you cannot log on to any of the other accounts, then PlayStation likely felt the need to ban or suspend your entire system. If you can log on to the other accounts, then it is only your account that is banned or suspended. This is the most common way to check to see what is banned or suspended. The next step is to simply check your email. Usually, in cases of an account or a system ban, PlayStation will send you an email notification. If you do not check your email often, you may have missed the email from them, but you can go back and look for it. In the email, PlayStation will state what ban they have imposed on you, and for how long the ban or suspension is going to last. The email will also normally state why you have been banned, as well as a number to contact for more information. Here are a few examples of what could be included in the ban or suspension email: the date when the account or system ban or suspension was imposed, the reason for the ban or suspension, the fact whether your ban is permanent, or if temporary, then for how long. You will want to read through the email carefully so you don't think you are banned forever, only to realize it is a simple 24-hour ban or suspension. But can an account ban be lifted? If the moderation staff of Sony finds that your reasons are justified, then your ban may be lifted. However, if it is a suspension, then you don't really have to reach out to the moderation team. The suspension will be lifted once the suspension period is over, so contacting them will normally not do a whole lot. If you received a permanent ban, then it is certainly worth your while to contact them and try and get it lifted. Remember that they don't have to lift the ban, so being kind and polite can go a long way toward helping you get a better result. But what happens to your content and subscriptions if you have been banned or suspended. In the case of subscriptions, you will not be able to access your account, and you will also not be getting any refunds on your existing subscriptions, or be able to make new subscriptions for that account while it is banned or suspended. However, if your console is banned, you can check on your subscriptions from a different system. This is also subject to the condition that your account isn't banned as well, as sometimes PlayStation will ban both the account and the console at the same time. Many people wonder whether they can lift the ban from a second-hand PlayStation by calling and talking to a representative. However, just because you bought a console that is banned does not mean that PlayStation will lift that ban. After all, if they lifted these types of bans regularly, then they wouldn't be very powerful, and people would not be scared of being banned. Bans are imposed on PlayStations only under severe circumstances, so even if you bought a PlayStation that is banned, it is unlikely that they will unban the console for you. This is why it is so important that when you go to buy a PlayStation, you should always get it from a reputable seller. You will also want to always make sure to test your second-hand PlayStation to know whether it is banned or not if you choose to buy from places like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. So, can you get away with swearing? Although PlayStation does not constantly listen to matches for swearing, if someone reports you, then they will likely begin to listen while you are online. If you are not reported by anyone though, then you can often swear quite a bit and get away with it. Some people think that because they can curse and swear during a game and not get banned, that they can also get away with sending a message with curse or swear words in it. Unfortunately, these messages are what gets people banned the most for having curse words and swear words in them. Because there is proof of exactly what you said, and the cursing was directed at a specific user, Sony will often take action quickly, and a lot of the time will suspend your account for a few days or weeks, depending on what you said. Sony normally takes action quickly to ensure the mental well-being of all the gamers on the entire platform. As we know, there are many young people out there who love to play on their PlayStations. And being exposed to online bullying and bad environments could extensively harm their cognitive development, which is why Sony takes these reports so seriously. For many people, gaming is a way to de-stress and to unplug from their monotonous lifestyle. Gaming may also be the only way for them to deal with chronic physical and mental problems for some people as well. You should never let your competitiveness overrule your empathy for others. At the end of the day, not just for the sake of the game, but also for you and your fellow gamers' mental health, learn how to express your anger correctly. The world is indeed a small place, and who knows, you might end up making some great friends. But why else could your account be banned? There may be many more reasons for being banned or suspended, such as non-payment of your account, or your account was linked with another person's account, or PlayStation noticed an unfamiliar login and thought you might be hacked. In all these situations, PlayStation will temporarily ban or suspend your account, but you can contact them and get the issue taken care of. PlayStation will always send an email that will let you know exactly why your account is not working, whether from a suspension or a ban. So in conclusion, now that you know you can be banned on PlayStation for swearing, you will need to be careful with what you say online, as well as what you message people on the PlayStation gaming platform. Even if the message is not swearing, but a racial or sexist statement, you will also more than likely be banned, as PlayStation takes all of these things very seriously. This has been Matt from RetroOnly.com. Please be sure to like and subscribe to our channel.